school. Quarterback whack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Can't hit him, 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 hit him. Listen, 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 hit him, listen. It's Eagles talk live, let's talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat Shell and Dante the Dark Child. Drop the stats on them, drop the facts on them. Spur game, baby, let's get it on.
Hey fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight, and welcome to another edition of Eagles Talk. Guess what? It's week 2 of the 2021 preseason, and we take on the New England Patriots. Yes, the Philadelphia Eagles play the New England Patriots, whom we've been practicing with, having joint practices with all week, Monday and Tuesday, that is. No practice yesterday. But the reports we're hearing out of that joint practice have been great things. So I'm looking forward to seeing the team on the field tonight, as I know that all you guys are also. Pat is in the background. He's having not technical difficulties, but it's a little noisy where he is. So as soon as it quiets down a little bit, he'll be on in a second. Meantime, let me go right to the board, see who was the first one in the room tonight, and it was Lenny. Lenny happened to be first. Welcome, Lenny. Thank you. He's first, and he said he's first. Kevin's second in the room. He says, what's good, Eagles Talk Nation? Fly, Eagles, fly. That's right. Fly, Eagles, fly. We're looking to see. We're not looking to kick anyone's butt tonight, but we want to have a good show, and especially amongst our first teamers. Jalen Hurts, we're going to be looking out for him, watching him. And I have something to say about Jalen Hurts, too. I'll save it for when Pat comes on. Lenny also says, what's up, brothers? What's up, Lenny? Miles is in the house. Richard Boo is in the house. What's up, fam? What's up, Richard? BJ is in the house. Open the playbook for Smith. Don't baby him. That's right. Don't baby him. And not only don't baby him, don't baby Hurts either. He needs snaps. And we'll talk about that. David is in the house. Lois is in the house. What's up? Time to do the damn thing. You're right. Trey Meyer is in the house. G is in the house. Frank is in the house. Wow, a lot of regulars. And I see a lot of new names out there, and we thank all of you for tuning in and supporting Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show by Eagles fans, for Eagles fans. Yeah, we're just fans just like yourself. No broadcast journalists over here, just regular fans like yourself. And I'm going to prove it. As a matter of fact, right now, I was in the midst of doing this before I came on. But, yeah, that's what we do. I had to open my beer. Okay, so we drink, we enjoy our favorite adult beverage, and we talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Tonight, we're going to talk about what you want to see. What do you want to see out of this Eagles team tonight? Who do you have your eyes on tonight? I know I have mine on Jalen Hurts, and that's the obvious one, right? Have I my eyes on Jalen Hurts? And let me say right now, let me throw my full support behind Jalen Hurts. Until otherwise announced, he is our starting quarterback. I mean, I say that, and they haven't even announced him as the starting quarterback. But for all indication, he's our starting quarterback. So I'm throwing my full support behind Jalen Hurts. Give this guy a chance. He didn't look bad last week. From everything I'm hearing from training camp, he looks good in training camp. I mean, there's ups and downs, but they're mostly ups. He did a fine job in the joint practices from what I've read. So I'm behind Jalen Hurts. This young man is a fine young man. He says all the right things. He has the right attitude. We just need to see him perform on the field, and I am behind that. I'm behind giving him his chance and giving him just as much support as I gave Carson Wentz before he had his fall. Before he had his fall from grace, I was a big Carson Wentz fan, and I'm now a big Jalen Hurts fan until he proves me otherwise. I don't want to hear anything about the Watson anymore. I'm past that. I think I'm on the same page as my co-host Nichelle. She would always say, give the guy a chance. Well, I'm giving him a chance. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that Jalen can do it? Can he get us where we need to go? Let me know out there. I'm going to go to some comments. We're still waiting on Pat. Hurts clears 300 yards. Not tonight, Brian. You think he's going to do it tonight? I don't think he'll play long enough to be able to do that tonight. But I do see it in the future. Louise says Hurts runs for 1,000 this year. That's possible. I hope he doesn't have to. If he's running, something's not going right. I mean, no, no, I'm only kidding. We have a healthy offensive line. We have a healthy running back. Everybody's healthy. That would be dynamic if he did that, but I'm kind of leery on wanting to see him do that because maybe some other things are not working, like the offensive line is injured and he has to run or something like that. So although I'm not going to say that I wouldn't want to see it, I would rather see this offense be explosive. I'm not saying he has to be a pocket quarterback. I'm not calling for that because the skill set says otherwise. His skill set says his legs are a weapon, so let's use every part of him that can help this offense. So I'm down with that. Brian is saying he wants to see Howard. He wants to see Howard. All right, okay. So since Patton isn't here yet, and I can't delay any longer because the game comes on at 7:30, I want to get you guys out of here in time enough to be able to see the game because I want time enough to see it because I'm hearing that Jalen Hurts and the first teamers are not going to play a whole lot, so I'm not going to miss any of the beginning of the game. So with that in mind, let's start the first quarter.
You're now listening to the first quarter.
All right, you're tuned in to Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook by Eagles fans for Eagles fans, where we like to talk about our favorite Philadelphia football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. So tonight, I'm going to start off. I don't know if I'm going to go all 4 quarters, but I am going to start off with this apple Ciroc. So you guys let me know what you are drinking out there. And let's get riled up for this preseason game. I know it's preseason, but it's our Eagles, and we haven't seen them in a long time. What, 7 days? We haven't seen them since 7 days. So I am looking so forward to kicking this game, getting this thing on the road and seeing our team out there on the field. So without further ado, down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. You should be playing applause right now, Pat. I just took it. All right. Okay. And there's our co-host right there, Pat. Just in the nick of time. I just started this first quarter.
Yo, this is crazy, man.
You've heard everything.
I did. I had to run to my door. Like, this is crazy. What's up,
Pat
y'all?
lives in a luxury apartment building, and his luxury apartment building decided to have a fire drill and sound the fire alarm, and that was not going to be any good for the show. So we had to put Pat on hold until we got that cleared up. One of us is missing.
Yes, I was trying to be dramatic with the shot too, man. I had the 10-year McKenna. I was going to take the shot of. I was going to crack it open live on air, but I'm going to hold on to this now.
Oh, wow.
So I got to take my shot. I got to catch up.
Our lovely co-host, Nichelle, is not going to be able to be with us tonight, but tomorrow she will be celebrating her birthday. So we'd like to send a shout out to Nichelle. And happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you. We probably won't be talking to her until next week sometime. She's going to be, and if she's anything like I am, it's her birthday week. It's her birthday month. I mean, our birthday celebration doesn't stop. I mean, it doesn't stop with the day. So we wish her all the best. Enjoy your birthday. Really, really enjoy your birthday. In the climate that we live in now, you have to celebrate these milestones. Every birthday is a milestone. Believe that.
Well,
so,
to your birthday and to the show.
Yes, to your birthday and to your show. So I opened up talking about the Eagles and the joint practice which they took part in with the New England Patriots, and I didn't even talk about it, but so let me begin to say that the reports coming out of that were very favorable. The Eagles offense did very well against Bill Belichick's defense, and our defensive line did very well up against the New England offense, and that's very encouraging.
Yeah.
Very encouraging.
Shout out to Rager, man. Rager.
Rager, oh my goodness.
He jumped out that cocoon. So you know what? This is my second year. I got somebody that can develop me. I'm gonna be the star of the show today. He did his thing, man. Shout out to Rager.
Yeah, shout out to Rager, man.
He
And
had a highlight catch
yes.
one day. Then the next day he came back with the catch of all training camp. Period.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
listen, if he can translate that to the regular season, then we might have something on our hands with this receiving core. I mean, Quez is the fastest guy on the field. Rager is the most athletic. Smitty is the best, the smoothest route runner. Ward just finds ways to get open. Hightower, regardless of how much we dislike him, sometimes because of his drop passes, he gets behind defenses. He gets open.
Mm.
Then you go to our tight ends. We still got Zach Ertz and Dallas Goddard. I mean, we have opportunity with Hurts playing better and being a gamer, not a practice player, a gamer, to actually, surprise a lot of people this year. But it all starts with preseason and practice, man.
Right. So I want them. I want to see them get some reps in this preseason. I understand the how injury prone we've been in the past few years, and I know it's probably going to be very tempting not to play them very long. But I think we have to remember we have a young quarterback, and he can use all the reps he can get. I'm not saying he needs to play a half, but I think he needs to play more than 10 snaps this
Hmm.
week. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he needs to get that real game feel, and that can't be duplicated in practice. It just can't. So I would like to see him at least 3 drives tonight. That's what I would like. I would like to see him 3 series tonight. I will be satisfied with that if I got to see him for 3 series. What do you think, Pat?
I really want to see him for a half. I
Mm.
listen, man. You gotta get what they used to say. You gotta get a lather up. You gotta
Yeah,
break. You
yeah.
gotta break a nice little sweat out there. And these guys getting 3 series is nothing in the preseason. You're just experimenting with different things. But to get into a rhythm, you need more than 3 series. You need a whole half because really, by the time the second half come around, you start to get into a good rhythm. That's just how football is. A lot of times you want to start the game off in rhythm, but sometimes it takes more than three drives. And I want to see this offensive line dominate. I want to see our running backs. I love Jordan Howard. He said, you know what? I'm going out there and leaving everything on the field and knocking everybody out and protecting this quarterback. I want to see us run the ball efficiently. I want to see, Hurts be efficient with the ball. Get downfield. I know you like your tight ends, but you do have wide receivers you can throw the ball to.
I do. I do. Look, another thing that I'm hearing coming out of this training camp is what a wonderful job Nick Sirianni is doing.
Yeah, man.
He's
He's a
doing. I'm.
developer.
I'm really high. He's a. We talked about last year about
Hmm.
our coaching staff not developing the players, and we put a lot of blame on Howie, and most of it was warranted. But I brought up one time. I said, with this coaching staff not being the player developers that we need, how can we truly judge the talent that Howie has brought to them if they're not good developers of talent? But what
Hmm.
we're seeing in this short period of time in this training camp, I heard it from Elliot Shore Parks today, as a matter of fact. He says it's refreshing to see the improvement, the development that this coaching staff is doing with the younger guys. He said he's seen market improvement in the wide receiver core from the beginning of the camp until this present time right here, and that's Nick Sirianni's his specialty. He was a wide receivers coach,
Hmm.
so he takes it to heart, developing these young guys, and now we're hearing great things. Well, Devontae came in with great
Pedigree, yeah.
pedigree and all that. But we're hearing great things from Rager. He didn't have a great year last year, but
Mm.
like you said, he just had 2 of the most outstanding catches in training camp history, probably. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, those one-handed catches they were Beckham-ish. You know what I'm saying? They were
Yo, that
Beckham-ish.
was crazy. I mean, to come
So
across your body like that's playground stuff right there,
right,
man.
so that's Rager. And then we see Quez having a breakthrough training camp, and all indication. I mean, if I was making this team, it would be Devontae and Watkins on the outside, and Rager would be my slot guy. That's
Hmm.
what I see, and I think that we've seen enough from Watkins. Hopefully, he'll add more to that tonight. But we've seen enough for him to say that he should be starting. he should
Yeah.
be starting. This guy has the speed. He has really worked on his game, and
Hmm.
this coaching staff has really helped him develop into a weapon. He can be a weapon this year. So I like to see that.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I agree with everybody out there. Like, listen, I think Rager, he's fit as much as we talked about a slot receiver. The way he plays the game is more or less middle of the field, out, and he can come outside of the field. And when you have Smitty in there, we have Rager in there, we have Quez Watkins in there. And listen, Travis Fulgham has to show some gumption today. He has to come out there and say, you know what, I'm a football player and I'm better than JJ Arthega-Whiteside. When you have these guys and they're playing at the top of their level, I mean, the coach said it. They never seen a speed before. They have speed on the base pass, we usually call it. You got a speed out there that you can't stop. You can't coach speed. Speed is a God-given ability. And the best thing you could do with speed is show it how to use your speed. And Quez said that in this interview. He said, you know what? All I had when I came in the league was speed. I didn't know how to use my speed. Now I know how to use my speed. And that's a dangerous aspect when a receiver actually finds how to use his ability and become very productive. And I think that's going to
All
happen
right,
this
I need a flag thrown. Throw the flag.
year. Uh-oh, what happened?
Flag on the play.
What happened?
Jason has just called us out.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw
Jason
that. I
just
saw
said
that.
that Dark Knight ended. Y'all don't want it in Madden. Well, let me tell you something, Jason. I don't, because I don't play Madden.
I
so,
play Madden.
so you're absolutely right. I don't want it in Madden. But you're talking about Pat here. You might want. Don't tell Pat he don't want it in Madden. Don't come at Eagles talk
Listen,
like that. Don't
I'm
come
a
on here
competitor.
talking that smack. And I have sons now. I don't play anymore, but I have a son now that he'll give you some work, Jason. So put your gamer tag up there, and I'll make sure that he comes and he kicks your ass sometime this week. All right. So put your gamer tag up there, and I'll save this. But Jason, matter of fact, throw the flag again. Throw the flag again. Jason, don't ever come on here and
Flag
try
on the
to.
play.
Don't do it, Jason. Don't do it. All right, getting back to Fulgham.
We're gonna live stream that. We're gonna live stream that on the show.
Right. But Fulgham, he does. You're right. Fulgham has to have a big. He needs to show something tonight because
Yes.
they're saying JJ is
Outplaying
having a
him.
good. He's outplaying him in camp, and I don't know how much we should buy into that because he had an excellent camp last year, and then that's the last we heard of JJ Arthega-Whiteside was the excellent camp, and then it was over, and then we didn't hear anything from him after that. So I would still keep Fulgham unless he just looks that bad. If he looks like he looked when after he disappeared, he's still looking like that. Then yeah, he's gonna have a tough road to make this team. But anyway, let's stop this. Let's end this second quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Oh, so you're watching Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook by Eagles fans for Eagles fans, where we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots and beer and sometimes wine. And tonight I am partaking in the apple Ciroc. I want you guys to let me know what is your pre-game drink. Let me know what your pre-game drink is.
So I looked over to my left, and I really wanted to do this early in the show because I just wanted to do one shot of it. But now I'm just looking at it, and it looks so delicious. I'm going to open this 10-year aged Henry McKenna, and I'm going to take it as a shot, and I will close it and will not open it again.
All right, okay, that's a true drinker right there. Pat, if y'all don't know, Pat likes to drink. All right, look at this. All right, Brian said he's doing weed. That's his pregame drink. Okay, all right, I hear you, Brian. Grey Goose. Richard's doing Grey Goose and Bud Light. All right, that's what's up. Jason's, what's he doing? Laughing at us. Yo, JT is in the house. My neighbor's in the house. Let me give him a shout out because I saw him in here. I don't know if he's still here. But Rashad, he predicts 31-27. But 31. I want to wish Rashad the best of recovery because he went on vacation. Now, how do you do this? He goes on vacation, goes on a cruise. He's a professional vacationer. But he goes on a cruise, and he tears his patella tendon. Is that what it is? Patella tendon? He tears his Yeah, his kneecap up. He tears his kneecap up playing basketball on the cruise ship on the second day of the cruise.
Oh
So,
man, on the second day,
second day.
all you
So,
could do is drink. You can't even drink because now you taking pain pills.
yeah, yeah. Well, that might help out. All right. Anyway, let's do this shot. But this is to Rashad. Get well soon, man. I hope that your recovery is everything you need it to be, and you get
Woo.
back to full strength. Here we go down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the
All
That
right. So we.
is smooth.
What is
That
smooth?
is
What is that? Bourbon?
smooth. Yes, I'm sorry.
Bourbon.
I know we talking about this is age 10-year Henry McKenna single barrel Kentucky straight bottled in bond bourbon whiskey. It has a barrel number. It's 100 proof, but it's so smooth. Like Don, it's
Wow.
hard to get this. It's hard to
Okay.
get this, and I had a friend to get it, a noble to get it for me because it was Imperial Session. So I had somebody get it for me.
That's
And this,
what's up. And
you
when he
gotta try
says the
this.
Imperial Session, I know JT knows what he's talking about, but to the
Yeah.
others that don't know, he's talking about his water buffaloes. He's talking about the water buffaloes. The water buffaloes got together and they had a parade this week, and Pat was the head water buffalo. I saw him in his camp and everything. He looked good. You look good though, brother. You look good.
Appreciate. Hey man, listen. I know we got to talk about this Eagles, but I got an opportunity to actually meet Dr. Oprah Lee. She's the 94-year-old lady who walked across America to raise awareness of on Juneteenth about the race riots of Tulsa, Oklahoma. She
Okay.
walked across America. I met her yesterday. Like I met her before. I met her during the session, but I actually met her on the elevator when we were talking. I'm like, "You're 94? You're not 94." She walked across America, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing itself.
That is amazing. God bless her.
Yes.
William says Ike juice. He's drinking the Ike juice. If you don't know,
I
that's a
juice,
reference to
I
the
juice.
WIP afternoon team of Ike, Johnny Marks, and Ike Reese. And Ike juice. Yeah, I wonder if that we can make a drink out of that. Ike need to look into that. Smooth Crown Royale. Yeah, that's my go-to right there. What someone got a signer? Wait a minute. Bill Crow says there's people that actually bet on preseason football.
Yes,
That's
they're
insane
called
to me. Yeah, I don't know.
degenerate gamblers. I know them. I know those people. They bet
Wow.
on dog races. They bet on everything. They bet on. They bet
Wow.
on if you can make it up the steps in a certain amount of seconds. So I know those people.
Wow. Here we go. William says Ike juice equals fireball, green food coloring, dark night. Okay, all right. I've done some fireball shots. I got a neighbor military next to me, and that's like his shot of choice is fireball. Oh my goodness. All right, so anyway.
Shout out to Noble Hackett in the building. He's a Giants fan, but he respects us. Jeremy T put up there about the water buffaloes and the Kappas.
For real water buffaloes, just know we own all the Kappas there. Okay, JT. Okay, calm down, water buffaloes. Calm down.
It's all fun.
All right, Kyle says Cape May Brewing Company going down the hatch tonight. Okay, so he's doing that. Tony Burns says he'll catch the replay later. Till then, go Birds. Yes, but we'll get out of here. All right, so now I'm looking at because I'm hearing some great things about the defensive line too. And somebody asked earlier, what do we think about the D-backs? Well, I can't mention the defensive line without marrying them with the secondary. I think our secondary is going to be a lot better because I think the scheme is going to be a lot better. I think we're going to see a lot of cover two. We're not going to see a lot of man. I don't think we're going to see sticks, defense. And if our defensive line get the pressure, because Hargrave is having a monster of a training camp, he is playing like the guy that we imagined when we signed him last offseason. He was a little injured and didn't have the year that we expected him to, but they said he's in camp and he's playing like he was playing when we coveted him in free agency. So that's going to be great to have those two tackles, Fletcher Cox and Hargrave, playing like that. And then on the outside, Josh Swift, the
Josh Sweat.
getting out of
Sweat.
Josh
You gotta do,
Sweat. I'm sorry, Sweat. Josh Sweat is having a monster
Hey,
of a training
Joyce.
camp
Our cousin is
also.
on there. I'm sorry.
Okay, so he's having a monster of a camp. So I
Yes.
think that the combination of the defensive line is going to make the secondary better because they're going to get pressure up there, and I think that the scheming is going to make the secondary better because they're not going to leave people on the island too much, too much. And
I
that
think we're
bodes well
okay
for
with
us.
leaving people on island this year. I think Slay and Nelson can be okay with being left on the island in certain situations, especially when you have this hybrid type of defense that they're going to be running. And I actually I know you said Hargrave is playing like he played with the Steelers, but they're talking about Milton Williams. Milton Williams is actually playing like a monster, and he's only a rookie.
Yes, yes, I've heard that
You,
too.
that play last week when he cost he didn't actually get credit for this sack, but his ability to put pressure on the quarterback cost his sack for the defensive end. I forget who made the sack, but he has the ability to go from inside and outside and have the same strength, almost the same strength as Fletcher Cox. That is deadly and dangerous.
That is, and that's what they've been talking about. What color jersey are we wearing tonight? I don't know.
I
Does
think it's
anybody know?
white. I think
It's white.
I just saw it as white jerseys, white on white. I'm not too sure. I'm not. They don't tell you this preseason.
All right, okay. Patrick Lee, what's the best streaming for Eagles game? I don't have any cables because I didn't like the decision. You
It's
can
going to be on
go over
Channel 10,
to
NBC 10. It's going to be on
yeah.
NBC
If you're
10.
in the regional in the Philadelphia region, it's going to be on Channel 10. It's going to be on local TV. So
Mhm.
if you're not, if
Yeah,
you're
they were
out
in
of
whites. They were all whites.
our
I'm sorry.
white jersey tonight. All right.
Yeah.
So if you're not in the Philadelphia region, you might want to go to the Best Damn Eagles group. I know that they stream it in there. So
Hmm.
if all else fails and you're not in the region, that'll be a place to check it out. NFL Network, if you have NFL Network, yeah, that's right, Kyle. I'm sorry, he's in New York. Uh,
Yeah, it's on NFL. It's the premier show tonight.
yeah, it's the
So,
NFL Network, but I don't think he don't have any cable.
well,
So
Channel 10. Let's look for NBC 10. No, I'm sorry. NBC. Let's go to NBC. It's going to be on NBC. Whatever channel is NBC is going to be on that.
all right, so what do you? I want to see how long you want to see that. I want to see the defense. I want to see at least a quarter. I was being very, very modest. I do
Hmm.
want to see them get more. I want him more than 10 snaps tonight.
Yes,
I would
I agree with
love.
that.
I'm with you on the half. I would love to see them play for a half, but I know it's not going to happen. I just know it's not going to happen. And this is like, we only get 3 preseason games anymore, right? So this is like, what? Like this is like
This
the
is like the
next to the
actual
last
third.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the third game. When he's playing 4 games
Right.
during preseason, this
Right.
is like the third game. So you need a warm up game for
Right.
the starters. So I want
Because
to see the
nobody's going to
starters
play the
out there.
next
No,
game.
no, no. I
Nobody's going to
mean,
play the next game. That's
we
the
got we
last.
got to we got 7 days after today. We got 7 days to cut down. So they get one more game to cut down to the 53-man roster, and I think that roster needs to be updated. That roster needs to go from 53 to 63 because they're playing one extra game, and next year they're going to add another game. We can't continue this with 53 players. We got to add at least 10 extra players and keep the practice squad where it is because they did increase that practice squad, but they need
I'm
to
with
increase
that.
it. They need to
I'm with
increase
that.
that the roster. They do need to increase the roster because that's
Give us much more depth that help out with
yes,
the injuries and stuff like that. I'm with that, Pat.
yes.
You write it up and I'll sign a petition. Um,
Yeah.
you write it up and I'll sign a petition. But I would love to see them play a half. I would love to see the defense. I'm looking forward to seeing the defense. Let me put it that way, because I have a bet and I put it on the page and I talked about it last week. But I have a bet with a couple neighbors that the Eagles will have a top 10 defense, and I went off of just the reports I'm getting from training camp and the personnel that we have along that
Mhm.
defensive front. I like the fact that they added Steve Nelson in the secondary. I think that our secondary is much improved from last year. Much
Definitely.
improved. Steve Nelson, big play Slay. We have Harris that we picked up, and then when we get back McLeod, but into interim we have Kayvon Wallace. I think we're going to be, and we didn't even talk about, how can we not talk about, where's your brother? Because he would not have let us go on
He's
this
in
long without
Texas.
talking about. He's in
He's in
Texas, I
Texas.
know. But
Texas.
the linebackers, they said, are looking good. They're flying around. They're athletic. They're
Yeah.
not, they're not Trotter, because not a lot of linebackers are built
Listen, we
like
got
Trotter anymore.
hybrids. We
But
got
we
hybrids.
got we
We
got
got these
athletic,
hybrids.
fast
Yeah.
running backs, and that bodes well, man. So I want to see the defense. I want to see something spectacular. The coordinator teaches turnovers. They prepare for turnovers. So hopefully we can get more turnovers this year, because we didn't do well on turnovers in the past couple years. That's just the facts of it. So I'm hoping that this aggressive style of defense, his teaching or coaching up of how to force turnovers or look for turnovers, because it's a mentality. You have to have a mentality of going for it, and practicing how to create turnovers. So I hope that it pays off. But that goes back to the player development. These young coaches seem to be developing these players, and they seem to be great teachers. Only time will tell, but I'm excited from what I'm hearing coming out of training camp, and I
Yes.
can't wait to see it play out on the field. So that's what I'm looking for tonight. I'm looking for some of that, some of those reports that I'm getting from training camp. I want to see it tonight. I want to see some of those plays.
I like this. I like this report from training camp. And
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but let's end the quarter. We got to get out of here on time.
And that's the
yeah, I
end
want to
of
watch the
the
game too.
quarter.
All right, so you're watching Eagles Talk, the number one Eagles coverage show on Facebook. That's by Eagles fans, for Eagles fans, where we talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, who play tonight in game number 2 of the preseason against the New England Patriots. We do it, and we do it in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. Tonight, I am doing the Ciroc Apple, and Pat is doing,
I
I
changed
don't know
back
what that is.
because that was strong.
Oh, that was strong. Okay, so Pat,
I'm on the
he's
Angels
backed
envy.
off.
I'm on the Angels
Angel,
envy.
Angels envy. You guys let me know what you're doing out there. And here we go. As we get prepared, this is our pregame for the preseason game. All right, so here we go. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the third quarter.
Boy,
Woo!
I'm not gonna be conscious for the game. Maybe I will miss the first quarter. I don't know.
I'll
We'll
be up.
see. All
I
right,
need to
so
order
here
some
we go.
food. I need to order some food.
All right, so you guys, I asked you guys, tell me who you wanted to see in this, who you have your eye on in this game coming up. I need to know that. So let me know who you have your eye on in this game.
Devontae Smith, he's playing tonight. But I want to answer
Yeah.
a question before I go into who I actually really want to see.
All right,
Jeremiah
good.
Andrews, he put a question out there. We're talking about what suspect. He said the secondary and linebackers are suspect. I don't think you're. I don't think the linebackers are as suspect as we think they are, and I definitely don't think that our secondary is as suspect as it used to be. From the reports this week, Cam Newton was the check down king because he can't get nothing deep. He can't get nothing over the middle because our secondary put the clamps down on his starting offense. And it was so crazy that K1 Wallace said one play, he said, Cam is checking down. Boom. Right? Then went up to him and said he's a check down king. The next play, before he Cam threw the ball, he's checking down to the running back. He exactly threw to the running back. So I think our secondaries are in sync. We have some teachers for a change. We have teachers teaching these guys the game of ball. I'm using St.
Right.
Ronnie's language. The game of ball. How to be ball players and how to develop their skills. And it's very crucial to develop these players. You have to be able to not only coach them, but develop their skill set. Because just like I said about Quez Watkins, being the fastest guy on the team, you could be the fastest guy in the league, but if you don't know how to use that speed in certain situations, you're not going to be anything. I.e., John Ross, i.e., Henry Ruggs, i.e., Marcus Ghost. Like you can go through a lineage of wide receivers that ran a 4.2, and they're out of the league. And these receivers that ran 4.5s, 4.4s, 4.6, 4.7, like a Jerry Rice, they perfected the art of route running and releases. If you're able to do that, If you're able to do that, perfect your class craft, and have a teacher develop you on this next level, you can be successful not only as an individual but as a team.
But that's a great thing that we're hearing that these guys are really teaching and developing players, and because when they come out of college, that they're not, it's not over. They're not done. You know, I mean, even the highest draft picks, they still need coaching. They still need teaching. They've played at the college level, but it's a lot different on the pro
Hmm.
level. You're not going to go up against anybody that's not the best of the best. This is it. This
Hmm.
is the NFL. You may run up against East Carolina team, in the college ranks, and the talent is inferior to to your skill set. But in the NFL, you're going to be going up against the best on the best. So you have
Yes,
to continue to grow, and you need a coaching staff that can develop these players and teach these players and bring them to a higher level than what they were in college. Even though they might have been stars in college, there's still another level to go, and your coaches help to bring that talent to that level. So
correct.
I've always talked about with the previous coaching staff that I didn't think that they did a great job of player development, but I'm hearing great things from this coaching staff, a young coaching staff that is doing that, and that's what we need. So although we agree that maybe this year is not going to be Super Bowl year, we do agree that it's still going to be a very vital year in us taking a step forward, and we want to see that improvement from the young talent.
Yes, yes. I definitely want to see an improvement, and I'm so excited about this. Is the Shell guy? Like she always talked about Quest, and I mention Quest here and there because I wanted to see him get an opportunity in the shot. Um, But I truly think we're gonna carry six wide receivers. I truly think Milton Williams is going to be a dominant factor. He might end up winning a defensive rookie of the year the way I've been seeing him. We might surprise everybody this year. Surprise everybody this year because they think we're not going to win more than 4 games. But with the speed, with the ability, the athletic ability of this team, and Zach Ertz is a team player. We always talk about trading Zach Ertz or trading for Deshaun Watson. These guys have a culture in this locker room right now. It's almost reminiscent of 2017. I hate to put it out there, but when they playing for your quarterback. Just go back to last week when Jordan Howard took out that blitzer. Like he literally threw his body on the line and make sure that blitzer didn't get nowhere close to his quarterback. Destroyed him. Destroyed him. So this team has a culture right now, and they're playing for each other.
All right, let me go to some comments because you guys are our third co-hosts. This program wouldn't be what it is without you guys
Not
joining
even
in and
close.
being in the chat room like you are, because you help us. You give us things to talk about. You help us, and we thank you for that. But Dion, I'm gonna put your comment back on the screen. He says, "I'm encouraged about our upcoming season." That's the corporate Dion. Said, "Yo, we gonna be a fucking problem to see." That's the South Philly Dion.
Yo, listen, listen. All right, so we might be, uh, uh, you know, uh, thinking
I'm
too
gonna
much
start.
about this, man. But I think we're actually going to surprise a lot of people. We
I
might
do
be
too.
wrong. We
I
might be
do.
wrong.
I do. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna put some money on the over on our wins. The under over. If it doesn't change, I should have put it on there before the night's game. It might change after the night. I don't know.
Oh, you see,
But
there
the
they
over
go to
under.
better. They go to better.
Yeah, but six and a half over or under. I'm taking the over on 6.5. I'm
That's
gonna
not
put
bad.
some money on the over on 6.5. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey,
I
I
won't
mean,
put.
another thing. You guys are so entertaining in the chat room. I think I'm gonna start naming the fan of the day. I mean, the fan of the night after the end of this thing, because I'm gonna tell you who's in the front running tonight. William Johnson he's been commenting his ass off. Linebackers need to watch the QBs out in the community. I'm not just talking about humor or whatever. I'm talking about educated post or whatever, and he's been on fire all night.
Yes, he has.
Um, He has. Here's another one by him. So I watched the 2010 Eagles versus Redskins game, and if we score 52 points in the first half of this game, I will officially say Jalen is Vic 2.0.
What?
Yes.
Wait. Time out. Oh,
He
wait,
said
wait.
if we score 52 points in the first half, that's not going to happen. Don't worry about it. But it was just it was just humorous that he said it.
No, wait. I gotta walk away on that one. Hold on. Wait a minute. He said 52 points. Yo, you heard him say 52 points in the first half. What
Pat.
you drinking?
All right. So I asked the question, what are you guys looking for tonight? Bill Crow answered. He said, I'm looking at the DBs. Yes, I that's a good spot to look at. Look at the DBs and see how they cover. Because our old buddy Nelson Aguilar plays for the Patriots, and he had a good second day in those joint practices. From the reports I've read, he had a good second day. We ate him up the first day. I heard we were just had offense killed their defense. Defense killed their offense. Jalen Hurts was the best quarterback on the field, both teams, and that was very encouraging. Second day, they came back. They played a little tougher. They played a little tougher, but if you had to give a judgment of who won that practice, we still won that practice. They just came back a little bit more focused. So I'm interested. It doesn't matter who wins tonight. You know that. It's only preseason. But it does matter how it looks.
They win. Yes, there you go.
It matters how it looks. So we look at that stuff. So we're just about 12. We're about 12 minutes away from the kickoff, and we're going into the fourth quarter. So thank you for sticking in there with Eagles Talk with us, and let me know who you are looking at tonight. What do you want to see tonight? Yadadas man. Hold up. Oh no, Yadadas man. We done let somebody in here. We can't help it, huh?
Nah, they
All right.
they come all the time, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
That means we doing okay, I think.
All right. William says, Pat, you know what game I'm talking about? JT says he's looking at the D-line. JT, did your wife have a birthday recently, if I can recall? If she has, let me just say happy belated birthday to her. If I'm wrong, tell me. But if I'm not, happy belated birthday to your wife. She's a wonderful woman. She comes with JT whenever we have something that's nearby. Because JT is in what? He's in like the Baltimore area.
He's in D.C.
He's in D.C. area. And if we are appearing live in like Delaware or anywhere south, JT will show up. And we appreciate that. And he showed up with these. One time he showed up, and we're going to repay you on this one, JT, because we got merchandise. We got merch coming this year. So he gave us these beautiful Eagles Talk glasses. I don't even know if you can see. Yeah, shot glasses, and he just blessed us. So we thank you, JT, and happy belated birthday to your wife, if it's indeed her birthday. Brian Devine says, I want to see the Philly special. All right, okay, so we're going into the fourth quarter. Let's get this thing over with.
And that's the end of the quarter. You're now listening to the fourth quarter.
All right, so I started off by saying I didn't know if I was going to do all four shots, but here we are in the fourth quarter, and I have done all three shots. So here we go.
Look at you, man! You toughen it out. Normally, you stop at the third shot.
I stop because I usually go to a watch party. My neighbor across the street's big Eagles fan. We've had him on. He did a remote for us the year we won the Super Bowl.
Yes,
and he has it all the time. He has watch parties every time the Eagles game is on. I know I can go there. He calls his man cave. His last name is Bell, so he calls it the Bar Bell. The Bar Bell. And we go over there. So that's why sometimes I restrain from having shots because I know I'm going to go over there and have a good time. So here we go. This quarter, I'm doing the Revolution. Again, this is Eagles Talk.
You didn't switch.
I'm going to switch last one.
I got to run to the door on this one.
The #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook by Eagles fans for Eagles fans, and we talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots, and I am doing the Revolution Tequila from Mexico. That's the only place you can get tequila from because they trademark tequila. You can't get anywhere else. So here we go. Everybody, let me know what you're drinking out there as we get ready for our Philadelphia Eagles at 7:30. Down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. Yes, they do. And let's talk about it. Dion says Dante goes for 4. Does the math? Does the math say it's a good idea? The new NFL math. Jackie Myers is there. She says Crown Royals is so smooth. Transplanted Eagle. Oh yeah, Crown Royal is smooth. I agree with you there. Mel Davis says, "What's up, fellas? Happy Eagles Showcase Thursday. Salute. Cheers." Okay, so as we go into the fourth quarter, we're just about 8 minutes away from kickoff of the Eagles Patriots game. We may not see. Oh, cousin Joyce says she's doing the peach brandy. All right, you be careful down there, girl. Now you be careful about that, okay? All right, I'm just saying, just be careful. All right, G says drinking Johnny Walker Blue. Okay, he's taking it to. Okay, all right, hey G. You didn't have to go bougie on it. You didn't have to up the stakes. He said, "I'm going Johnny Walker Blue." You guys look up Johnny Walker Blue. Okay.
You know what,
G,
Dante?
I hear you.
I had the Johnny Walker Blue. I'm more a fan of the old school Johnny Walker Gold. They've then changed the recipe for it. So the old Johnny Walker Gold, if you can get it, it has a little better taste than the blue.
I like Johnny Walker Black. I like that. I like Scotch, period. But I think it's
like that
very smoky. I like that.
You like that smoky, yeah.
Yeah. This Johnny Walker is a smoky type flavor. All right, chilling, drinking hard. Toby, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Dion is drinking Maker's Cast. Okay, all right. So everybody's trying to get bougie on us, and they up in the stakes and Maker's Cast.
They gotta get bougie with this. They gotta get bougie with the McKenna 10.
Anybody knows anything about the liquor knows, and Jeremiah's drinking Terramata.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, Rod Smith is balling at linebacker. Who's Rod Smith? I've never heard of him. Rels, where have you been, Rels? Rels, you're late. First of all, I haven't seen you in a while. You're late. And I don't understand. Why are you late, Rels? I haven't seen you. What have you been doing? What's been more important than Eagles talk, Rels? You put it in the comments. I need to hear that.
It's called work, life.
All right, well, work is one thing. I'll give you that. But Rels is a regular, man. I got to call the regulars out. Okay, here we go. Williams says, damn, 4 shots of Ike juice for me. I need to save some for the game.
You're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it. Yo, who is that doing the white Henny? Whoa.
Wow.
Here, you're doing the white Henny. Wow. Yo, he said, Dion. See, Dion bougie too. Dion says, damn, he went Johnny Walker Blue on a preseason game. Friend me. Those are my bougie people. When I call them out, I know liquor, and that's some good liquor. The Johnny Walker Blue.
Rels answered you. 10 hours a day.
14 hours a day.
Is crazy. I understand that, man. Whew.
Back of the line, Rels. He said you gotta get in the back of the line, Rels. Now we're gonna give Rels a pass. 14 hours a day, Maker's Cast though. That's good stuff. We're gonna give Rels a pass. He has to work. So we really appreciate the fact that you have tuned in between your 14-hour shifts. Thanks everybody that's in the chat room, man. We thank you so much for giving support to Eagles Talk. Now, we got merch coming out. We're going to have some merch coming out at the beginning of the season. I'm gonna come up with some type of way to give out a free shirt. I guess you know what? I just gave a tease to it. Okay, so I'm going to begin at starting this season when the regular season starts. Whoever we deem the fan of the night will get a free T-shirt. We'll do that. Okay, so make sure you share, you comment often, and you may be able to win an Eagles Talk T-shirt, which I'm wearing one tonight. Look.
Yeah, me too. You can't really see.
You always, yours is fading out. But
wait. Are we doing any live shows this year?
Oh yeah, we're going to be live and remote as long as they don't shut everything down.
Yeah, how
I
about
hope
that?
not.
How
But
about
we
that?
Bill, you're right. I'm not even going to bring that up because you're going to spoil the mood of the night if I bring that up. But you are absolutely right with that comment.
Oh yeah, you're 100% right.
Look at JT. JT is not lying either. JT says a 10x please. JT is, and this is no joke. I'm not. JT is our biggest fan, and I
And,
mean that
and
literally.
he's a
He
great
is.
dude, man.
He's a great dude. He is a great dude. But you see that he knows it. He just. I remember early on we were talking about some
Mm.
type of jersey or something, and JT put this size up there, and I was like, "Get the hell out of here! Who the hell needs a 10x?" I was like, "Nah, this boy tripping." And then I saw JT. And he's right. He needs a 10X. He is not. He's our biggest fan. JT,
Yeah.
you are, oh my goodness. JT, you should be on the line. You could
AJ,
be the whole line.
you could
You
be the
could be the
center
whole
next year.
defensive line.
No, he's I'm retired, man. I'm retired. You know what, JT? Next time we see you live, man, you and your wife, y'all don't have to buy nothing. It's on us, man.
Yes. Look, Sue is saying the XL. Sue, that's only one X. That's only one X, Sue. Don't insult JT. That's only one X. JT got like 9 more X's after that. 9 more X's after that. Okay, all right. Will they be big man size shirts? Why, Jeremiah? You saying you not JT? You not in the JT category, are you? That's what you're saying. William saying 3X for him. XL. Yender is Rodney. Rodney is saying, I don't know what he's saying, but that's what comes up on mine. It
Strong.
probably came up here. Hey, Sue, where have you been, Sue? I haven't
She's
seen you
doing
in a
good,
while.
man. She's doing good. Shout out to Sue. She put down the drink, and she's going the healthy route. You
Oh
know.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna have live shows, JT, and we're gonna tell you. We might be down in Manassas, Virginia. Is that anywhere near you, JT? Because I hear there is a eagle's nest down there. When we go abroad and visit and do live locations, we usually like to do it at a an Eagles bar
Yeah.
in that area. Now we've been down to Baltimore. Remember we went down to Baltimore? We did that
That was
one.
awesome, man.
That was
The
awesome.
Baltimore, y'all understand that Baltimore bar was the Eagles bar. After
Yes,
the Eagles game, there was more games. Actually, it was a Baltimore game afterwards. Nobody was there. They left
they
and had to close the
cleared
bar.
out after the Eagles game, but during the Eagles game, it was packed to the T, and
Yes,
it felt like being home in
it
Philadelphia.
definitely did.
Loved that. Went down to Steamers in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was the Eagles nest. I
I gotta
heard.
get down there with you, man.
No, you
I'm
don't.
taking trips this year.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
taking
yeah.
trips because
We'll do that.
I got people in all states now. I got nobles in all states that want to come
We
down
need to
there. So
go. We need to go to Tampa because they
oh,
have a Philly Eagles nest in Tampa.
hey babe, we're going to
It's
Tampa.
renowned. It's renowned too. So we need to go to Tampa.
Hey, can we throw this
Um,
comment up? I know we about to end this now because this game's about to start. But just one
right.
comment Toby Cooper put up. I hope we keep Jackson the tight end.
Oh, Jackson is hurt. Yeah,
Tyree Jackson.
Jackson is hurt.
So
But that's
if you
going
don't
to
know,
that's better for him to be hurt because now we can stash him on the injured reserve
but
and keep
we
him for the
have
year.
to. I think he becomes an asset. Say yes in Philly. He becomes an asset later down in later on in the season because he was dominating in the practices. He at 6'7" and 257 pounds. Like, come on now. I mean, it's a rebound. Give me that. What you doing, little guy?
All
you
right.
know.
No doubt. Oh no, he's been killing it. All right, so Rashard has come back. Rashard is my neighbor I told you who injured himself on vacation. He said he's about to crawl to the garage and watch the game. Rashard, man, we wish you the best. Hope that you have a speedy recovery. And no more ball,
Shots.
man. It's over. No more ball. I mean, how do you tear blow your knee out on vacation, Rashard? It was over. You trying to dunk on the white guys from Arizona? You shouldn't have did that.
It
You should have
happened.
just laid it up. Lay it up. Lay up. All
It
right. Anyway,
happened.
Rels is here. He says Rashard Smith 53 linebacker, really good. Keep an eye on him. All right, okay. So here we
He's
go.
gonna be a practice squad player.
We getting out of here. I got to get out of here, man, because you know the first teamers might only play the first series, and I might miss it because the game is coming on. So, guys, we thank you so much. Go watch the Eagles, and we will be back here, same bat channel, same bat time next week. Man, thank you for tuning in. I'm your man, Dante the Dark Knight, for my co-host, Pat, and for Nichelle in her absence. Happy birthday, Nichelle. We'll see you next week. We're out. Peace.
We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash him up, crack that fool. Quarterback crack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Hey, hit him, 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 hit him. Listen, 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 hit him, listen. It's Eagles talk high, let's talk Eagles. Philly bleed green is from your people.